So Simon, could you just sort of run us through the process for building this this hemp wall?
The wall is made by casting in a plywood shutter. The wall's 400mm thick, and it's a mixture of hemp shiv, which is the woody part of the hemp plant, and a lime binder. We mix the lime and the hemp together and plonk it in the shuttering, tamp it in with our fingers, and then keep going until the shuttering's full. Lift the shuttering up and keep going. We cast a solid wall.
And what's the estimated U value of this particular wall?
Off the top of my head, I don't think I could actually refer to that. However, 400mm thick is way beyond building regs, and the interesting thing about hemp is that it tends to outperform the U value as opposed to underperform like most other building materials do. Might have to refer you to a colleague to actually check out the specific U value on this wall.
So it's got terrific thermal mass. Yeah, that's a very good advantage, isn't it?
Yeah, the benefit of using hemp as a walling and roofing system, several reasons really. First of all, it provides thermal inertia. It's actually behaving like a heavyweight material such as brick, so that as it takes on heat during the day, it will then remain warm as the temperature drops at night. Therefore you get a thermal inertia effect like with brick. It's also massively hygroscopic. It really wants to be dry. It's going to regulate humidity levels. So on a renovation project, I'm using it just to provide not just thermal inertia, but a moisture regulating substance in the building, keeping the moisture content of the house down.
So basically you don't get a muggy atmosphere in the house when you actually make the house airtight.
Yeah, it's regulating the humidity within the house. So you've got your thermal inertia, you've got your hygroscopic breathable material regulating your humidity, and its other fantastic benefit is that it's sequestering carbon. So off the top of my head, I think there's probably enough hemp in this project to fly me to Italy and back about half a dozen times. As opposed to being made of concrete.
With a clear conscience.
With a clear conscience. Yeah, but it's actually sequestering a huge amount of carbon. I think you can grow a family house on an acre of land in 14 weeks. How much carbon that locks up, I'm not sure what the figures are on that, but huge amounts. So instead of the building project having a carbon cost, it's actually carbon negative.
That's fantastic. And what sort of renders are you going to put on the outside of this?
I will be using the Limetex or the Tradical based product. Off the top of my head, I can't remember what it's called, but that will keep them happy as long as I'm using their system. That way I've got the BBA certificate. And
inside?
Probably again use their render product, although I have successfully used just a multi-finish plaster quite happily. You do need to be careful that the wall is actually dried out before plastering, or the tanning can be drawn out and you can sort of get a bit of staining on the plasterwork.
And how many other people are using this system in the UK?
No idea, I'm just too busy in my own little world doing what we do. I'm aware that a lot of the projects so far have been quite large scale building projects. Things like the Wise building in Machynlleth, very large hemp building there. But there are people that are doing it on a small scale domestic level. So like
yourself?
Yeah, because another big building was the Adnams Brewery. Their distribution centre is made of hemp, makes it very cheap for them to run. But there's actually probably a greater market in the domestic renovation and small scale building works. So trying to get it into those markets is what I've been doing for the past few years.
Can we just have a quick look inside at the shuttering?
Yeah.